Hey everybody, how's it going? I've been looking forward to making this video for months. My son finally made a Mandela effect video. As many of you know, my son was the one who triggered this shift in me or made me aware of it. But since he started asking me all the questions that I got wrong that one day in March, my whole life has changed, my whole channel's changed. So it's just a profound thing that he was able to do to me just by asking me some simple questions from a video that he had seen. So for months I've been telling him, make a Mandela effect video for your channel. He has 112 subscribers, I think. Make the video and I'll give you a huge shout out. And so any of you interested, I hope you'll check out his video. I think he did a very good job. He's 14 years old. And I've watched hundreds of videos from people, kids his age basically, and I think he's done one of the best videos. He covers some geography, some of the effects. He gives his opinion on what he thinks is going on. A lot of these younger kids I see asking, was it mirror, mirror, or Luke, I am your father. They give examples and they just do a video like that, but not a lot of them are giving an opinion. I don't think a lot of them have an opinion. He's been listening to me for 6 months, so maybe he formed his opinion through that. But I'm glad he finally made it. He's had some apprehension about making the video. He seemed like he didn't really want to make one. I think he was afraid of dealing with the negativity that I've dealt with. But I told him, I said, I think you're mainly going to have, positive comments, and I think it's going to be a positive experience for you. So I'm glad that he finally made the video. There'll be a link down below to his video. So that's really about it. This video is just about him, and I told him I'd give him a huge shout out, so check out his video down below. And I also wanted to mention, I was listening to something about how we're creating our own realities, and I really think that that's what this is all about. By connecting different information from the likes of Dolores Cannon and other people I've been listening to, she says that the Earth, she said that she's been passed away a couple of years ago, the Earth's vibration is raising, the frequency of the planet is raising into a new dimension. And this has never happened before in the universe. And so it's either going to take us with it or not. So we're aligning with it, some of us. Some of us aren't. Some of us are going to stay here with the negativity and all the destruction that we've created with our consciousness. But others of us are raising our vibrations to match the Earth and to go into this new dimension. I know that sounds crazy and bizarre, but I really believe that's what's happening. And we can see that on an individual level, we're creating our own realities. That's what this is showing. Some people, everything the way it is now is the way that they've always been conscious of, but we each experience our own reality. Everything's happening in here in each and every one of us. I'm looking across the room right now at the door, but I'm not seeing the door over there. The door's not over there. I mean, okay, technically, okay, I guess you could say the door's over there, but I'm seeing the door in here. It looks like it's way over there, but I'm seeing it inside in the middle of my brain. Everything is in here for each and every one of us. So, it's funny, people want to try and change what's out there. It's like looking in the mirror and saying, oh man, look at my hair. I got to do something with my hair. Well, here, let me try and change the mirror around. No, that's what we're trying to do all the time. By trying to change everything in the outside world, we're trying to change everything rather than changing in here will make everything out there change. So it's a whole different way of looking at it. I mean, I've known that for a long time. You want to be the change that you want to see. You change yourself, and then what you have as a result will be the difference that you want. I mean, we have to change ourselves, but I've thought about these things on and off, but now with the Mandela effect, it really drives it home. It drives the point home that we're each experiencing our own reality. So, we just have to change ourselves to what we want to see, and we can change it. You know, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be manifesting like gold bars, like, you know, within a few minutes or something, you know, holding the bar or whatever. But it's a whole different way of looking at everything. And I've really enjoyed the fact that I've been drawn towards all this other information that I never would have been looking at right now. If the Mandela effect hadn't come along, things would be totally different. To me, this is a positive thing. I still don't rule out the fact it could be nefarious. You know, it could be CERN, or it could be Satan time traveling. I don't really think it's Satan time traveling, but I mean, I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't think anybody knows. Maybe some people do, but most people don't really know what's going on. But I really feel this is something with the awakening. The awakening that I've been going through since 9/11. If, you know, maybe leave a comment down below if you feel like you've been going through an awakening and this phenomenon is affecting you severely. Mention the fact of whether you have felt in the past few years or months or many years, decade, that you've been going through an awakening. I really think that this is what this is about. This is a bizarre phenomenon. And I understand the people who don't notice anything being different. I don't understand their anger so much, but I do understand them thinking, well, what's wrong with you? I mean, because they just have no frame of reference with what we're saying. So I kind of understand that, but this is a real phenomenon. I'm way past even considering the fact that, oh, maybe I'm just misremembering these 500, 800 things. I mean, just all of a sudden, I just can't remember anything. No one can ever remember any famous line or anything. It's, you know, you're going to need a bigger boat. Yeah, well, we just all remember we're going to need a bigger boat, but there's no reason for that. We mixed up the words, and then it just pop culture. You know, I don't know. I don't want to get into the silliness. To me, that's just silly. Obviously, there's something going on, and I feel it. And my favorite comment to anyone who doesn't think there's anything going on, or just saying, well, you know, our brains are real bad and we can't remember anything. So I tell them all the same thing. Thanks for letting us know you're not experiencing the phenomenon. I've probably said that 100 times to people. No matter what they say, whatever, you know, oh, you're just dumb, you just can't remember. All right, thanks for letting us know you're not experiencing the phenomenon, because there's a real phenomenon happening. And those of us experiencing it, we know that it's real. I mean, we know. You just know. It's funny, people say, well, I don't really believe in the Mandela effect. There's nothing to believe in. It's not a thing you choose to believe or not. If you're experiencing it, you know that there's an effect going on. There's a phenomenon. You know it. There's no choosing to believe in anything, like choosing to believe in or God or Jesus or Santa Claus or whatever. There's no choice involved. You either know you're experiencing the phenomenon or you're not. So anyhow, I guess I just kind of rambled. I don't know. There was really no structure to this video. So if you're still with me, check out my son's video. Very proud of him. I think he did a great job. That's about it. It's, what is it? I don't know. It's almost 1 a.m. So I got to get some sleep. Talk to everyone soon. There'll be more videos coming. Give me some ideas maybe of, I love doing research. I'm a researcher. That's pretty much what I did for 6 years with the financial world. I want to research things. I was thinking of doing a video on reincarnation. You know, who believes in reincarnation? I do. I've been listening to a lot of stuff on that. I definitely believe in that. I really don't see how anyone can just say, well, you know, we just die and go to the earth and then there's nothing. There's just nothing. It doesn't make no sense. That's never made any sense to me. So maybe give me an idea of something you want me to do a little research on and do a video on. But the Mandela effect, I think's going to continue. There hasn't seemed to be a lot of things that people are pointing out lately. But, this is just an incredible time to be alive. And I'm going to be focused on working, trying raising my frequency level to match the planet, because I want to go with it to the 5D. I don't want to stick around here while everything is getting blown up and, you know, natural disasters destroying this place. I want to move on to the new earth. So that's where, my intentions are towards trying to just become a better, positive person and send out love and forget all the negativity. I'm so done with the negativity. I haven't watched news in years, and I'm not even watching the political dog and pony show, whatever. It's all lies, most of it. I don't know. I got to stop this. I'm just going to keep rambling. Okay, that's it. Check out my son's video. I'll talk to everyone soon.